Your coaching program is invisible to buyers until you name it. I don't mean just a cute title. I mean the whole thing underneath as well. Your 5 signature steps. The work you've already been doing all along. The system is already in you, driving your current success. The one who names the game owns the game. That's the whole thing. Hey, it's Lisa. If there's one thing I wish somebody had told me 10 years earlier in my own business, it's this. Naming your system is not just branding. It's coming home to the work you're actually here to do. Here's why this matters. Coaching is intangible. So is training. So is consulting. You cannot stack it on a shelf. Your buyer can't pick it up and squeeze it. And that intangibility is the single biggest thing killing your sales conversion. When your work feels intangible to them, they freeze. They want to think about it. They want to ask their partner. They want to wait. That's not them being a bad or difficult prospect. That's you not giving them anything tangible to say yes to. When you name your system and the steps that you guide your clients through to help them get results, suddenly your work feels tangible. It has a roadmap. It has shape. It has a name. And the minute they can see the shape, they stop freezing up. Because now there's something real to say yes to. I call this your unique branded system. UBS for short. And here's how you find your UBS. You're not inventing. That's the first thing. If you've gotten any client results over and over, whether you were paid or not, one person or 100 or 1,000, the steps are already in you. You just have to acknowledge them and name them. Here's what I want you to do. Grab a stack of sticky notes. Real paper. Yes, really. Write every single thing you do with a client down on a separate note, everything, and stick it on the wall, each one on its own sticky. Don't edit, just a brain dump. You'll end up with 20, 30, 60 stickies, and that's totally normal. We call that the raw material. Then, you're going to look at all those stickies, and you're going to group. You're going to reduce into categories. Aim for 5, 7 max. I like 5 because it's very easy to remember and easy to teach, and you'll see as you get into our other systems, it fits like granimals into the different sales conversion systems that we've created. Some of these 5 steps might have sub-steps. We call those UBS hitos, a little Spanish play. But the main steps, those are 5. You move your stickies around on the wall until the 5-step categories show up. That's why we use sticky notes, because you want to be able to rearrange. Now, I want you to name each of those 5 steps or categories. And then I want you to name the whole thing. When naming, do your best to use action words. And then you'll want a descriptor at the end, like system, formula, method, blueprint, framework, roadmap, playbook, toolkit. Let me break down our naming formula. You start with either your name, your brand name, or the word the. Then you put in some outcome-laden words, and then you have a descriptor like system, formula, roadmap. So some examples on my campus: the speak to sell formula, the nail your offer system, the Lisa Sasevich get booked now toolkit. So those are mine: the or a name, the outcome, and a descriptor. You can see it in each one. Now here's the rule, and I see people violate it every single day. Don't force cute. Don't sacrifice cute for powerful. I've had so many students come to me and say, Lisa, I really want my system to be an acronym for power. It's 5 letters. Or I want it to be smile or money. I really want it to be the 5 Ps. And they start squeezing their real steps into cute letters, and they lose the meaning and the words that are powerful that come from some of our exercises on how to extract the words of your ideal client. If you're doing this grouping and an acronym shows up naturally, wonderful. If it doesn't, you don't need one. It's okay. Powerful beats cute every single time. Here's an example that stops the scroll every time. I had a relationship coach client. Her ideal client's biggest pain was years of their life wasted on the wrong partners. That was the pillow talk. That's what her clients would say, to their partner at 2 o'clock in the morning when they couldn't sleep. We've wasted years of our lives together. Or they'd say to their friend at a cocktail, right? I've wasted years of my life on the wrong partner. So when we named her system, we called it the Stop Investing Years in the Wrong Relationship, or Stop Wasting Years in the Wrong Relationship Blueprint. Is it cute? No. Is it powerful? Yes. It's the reason her programs enroll and fill, because her ideal clients could hear themselves in their very words when they looked at that sales page or heard her on a webinar. Finally, she stopped being the best kept secret. And here's what changes the minute you name your unique branded system the way I'm describing. First, people stop getting to pick your brain for free, because now you have a named thing that they can invest in. So when somebody says, "Hey, can I pick your brain over a cup of coffee?" you say, "I have great news. I've put all my thinking into my Stop Investing Years blueprint. I'd love to have you inside." Second, your pricing can double or more. Not because you're charging more, but because you're no longer selling time for money. You're selling the work. You're selling the system. Third, you serve more people because you have a named system and you can teach that system or methodology in a group, in a course, in a retreat, in a VIP container. So many things you can do with your system. Same 5 steps, just different containers of how you deliver it. That is what took me from about $80,000 a year in coaching sales to $2.2 million 10 months later. I didn't invent new work. I just finally named and claimed the work that I was already doing. And the minute it had a name, it had a distinct place in the market. And so did I. So today, before you close this video, grab a stack of sticky notes, start brain dumping, pick your own brain. You'll be shocked how fast your system reveals itself because you already know it. You just haven't named it yet. And when you're ready to turn that named system into an offer that is truly irresistible, grab my free Irresistible Offer Blueprint, which walks you through how to do it. 7 steps, fillable, yours. Link is below. And if you want to go deeper with me, my Monetize Your Mission mentorship link is down there too. It's where twice a month, I help you focus on your offer, and I coach you through making it irresistible. Plus, I walk you through my time-tested sales and upsell strategies. So hit like, subscribe, and the hype button if this is landing. It helps me reach more mission-driven coaches and experts with this work. And hey, let's make your offer truly irresistible.